Oh boy, I can't wait to go to my favorite internet. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, it's just the internet.
A while back, my yearbook photo went viral.
Oh, what's this? A new McDonald's ad?
Went viral. And not in a good way. Now they call me Bad Luck Brian.
Oh no. Oh no, they wouldn't.
My real name's Kyle.
Oh my god, they did.
Winner, free Big Mac.
McDonald's new Trick Treat Win game. With 1 in 4 odds of instantly winning, you won't need luck. Trick Treat Win.
They actually did it. Wow. I thought they'd have more self-control than that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a video about this. That is offensive and horrible. Wow. Suicide Forest is nothing on this. Wow. God, that poor man. Wow. As of late, there's been a bit of a bad trend. A really, really bad trend. And I thought it had started with McDonald's, but the deeper down this rabbit hole I went, the more I realized I was wrong. Using memes as your advertisement. Now, memes could be used as advertisement properly. I thought Wendy's had understood this perfectly with their roasts. They had that down pat, but then, well...
The memer.
Let's just say I discovered something horrifying.
Whew, eat spicy goodness like a boss.
I'm more sad than anything. It's like watching your grandfather go senile. He doesn't know what he's doing. You're just like, oh no, what is you doing? You can't even control yourself. Like McDonald's is like, he's like that uncle. He wants so badly to be cool, but he just can't be, and he just doesn't get it. And if you don't get it, you shouldn't try to get it. And I don't understand why it's so hard for them to try to do memes. Now, Bad Luck Brian, the particular meme that's being made into the subject, isn't... It's an ancient meme, like 2012, I think, is when that went out of style. And I guess it was good in its time, and I have to respect it for the pioneer of meme culture that it was. But, oh no. Oh god, you guys know it's bad when it drags me out of my dark and sullied hole to the light. Cannot believe. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just in disbelief on how bad this is. I don't know who let this happen. It's almost a good idea, but then again, it's just bad. And I thought, well, that's the most cringe I'm going to see today, but then I looked into it further. I know it never works out good, but boy, let me show you the next one. If you can sit through this without actively cringing, you're a better man than me. I'll vote for you in the next presidential election. At Kanye West, what's up? Our next lovely advertisement comes from the Subway Corporation, and it doesn't start that bad, but then it goes right to hell real fast, like 0 to 100. You're gonna know it exactly when you see it. I'm gonna put up a I'm gonna go ahead and put up a little star right when I think the cringe hits the fan. I think I'm gonna be able to pretty accurately pinpoint when it goes wrong. So we'll go ahead and start that clip. Oh god, that's strong. Oh, give me a nosebleed. Hold on. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Oh. Oh god. Oh, it won't stop bleeding. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, that is horrible. Just horrible. You think they'd know better than that? Oh god, it won't stop. Hold on, I'm so sorry. That God, Subway's commercials are just so bad. It's giving me a horrible nosebleed. Where is? Oh god. So we're gonna continue to talk about some more. So I think I was able to pretty accurately pinpoint the exact moment where that went wrong. I think we all kind of know what moment it was. I think you could very clearly see where it went wrong, and I thought, well, that's it. That's the worst it's gonna get. That is it. You cannot top it. McDonald's, try your heart out. You will not be able to beat that. But then, oh, blew my blew this out. Huh? But then, boy, how did they clap back? I was so wrong. Four in a row, four kids flipping the bottle. God, flipping the bottle. That went out of style. Probably a year ago. I haven't seen bottle flipping stuff in forever. It's all about those fork night dances now. Am I right, boys? Uh, I just, it's like they're a year. At least, I mean, I will say McDonald's is way more behind the trend. But Subway, man, this stuff was popping up on Twitter like 6 months ago. It was in the normie stations. I mean, come on, man. Bottle flipping was always a normie thing. Like, ooh, look at me. I have so much talent. It was like a 10-year-old on the playground trying to flex his little wiener to show how cool he is, flipping the bottle and landing it upright, and all the girls in the playground. Times are changing. It used to be which one of you ran the fastest on the playground, you got the girls, but no, now it's can you flip a bottle and dab real hard, and then all the ladies are gonna come running now. I would probably thrive in this situation. This environment. I would probably do pretty well in it. So I guess I'm not really complaining that much. It's just, oh God, what were they thinking? I mean, really. Well, last but not least, we've got Wendy's coming out with a real zinger.
Wendy's new jalapeno fresco spicy chicken is so deliciously hot, it's generating reactions from everyone, like the memer.
Whew. Eat spicy goodness like a boss.
Mm. Oh God, nothing prepared you for that. Oh, come on, Wendy's. You guys are giving me cancer. Okay, I am now addressing every single marketing team that has ever existed. You hear me out. Memes. You think you understand them. Cats are funny, right? It's like those old cigarette smoking commercials that Phil DeFrank used to talk about. Those things are terrible, but yet they keep cranking them out because they think they've hit the gold mine. Like the 60-year-old dad is like, oh yeah, my kid knows about memes, but they don't get it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the father. I'm sure in 30, 40 years when I'm older, I'm going to be completely flabbergasted by what the kids are doing. It's a fact of life. I'm not going to remain this sexy meme lord forever. So eventually, there's going to come a time when you're not going to be able to understand what the kids are doing. And it's at that time that you should apply for a job as an advertiser man at McDonald's, because by God, are you going to make a lot of money? And the kids are going to laugh about your they're going to laugh at your little commercial, and the marketing guys are going to be like, brilliant, they love it. They're laughing, they love it. I actually, this made me stop going on Reddit for a while because I kept seeing the stupid ads. I couldn't wait for your Halloween event to end so I could go back to Reddit and live in peace without seeing his. I guess it couldn't be avoided. Hold on, give me a second. See, McDonald's, look at the realization you just gave me. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud that I'm making a video about you, McDonald's. This is, McDonald's, I got a pitch for you, right? McDonald's, Wednesday, and Subway. You guys can all, cooperate on this one. Why don't you put this on Reddit everywhere and make this your advertisement? I'll go ahead and endorse you. Ready? Are you guys ready for this? I'm going to endorse McDonald's right now. But I'm the fake blood didn't really turn it red. Hold on, gotta squirt some more in there. Hold on. Now we're talking. Where's the lid? Hold on. McDonald's, hold on. I'm working on your ad right now. Give me a second. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It made me vomit blood into my cup hole. It still looks like Kool-Aid. Spirit Halloween. Fake blood. You're next, Spirit Halloween. I'm making a video on you next. No one's safe. God. Just. I feel like I'm talking to myself and going crazy here, but these ads, they're getting to me. I hear Bad Luck Brian's voice whisper in my head. At night last night, like I was asleep in my bed, right? It was like 4 in the morning, I couldn't sleep, and then I heard a bunch of banging from my kitchen. So I got up, right? And I walked all the way to my kitchen, and there was just this banging in this pot. You know what was right there? You know what was right there in my kitchen? It was Bad Luck Brian. I think he said his name was like Kyle or something. I don't know. He was banging 2 pots together. He turned and looked at me and said, "You're next." And I said, "My God, if I become a meme 8 years down the line, McDonald's is going to make ads out of me. And my God, my desperate 25-year-old self, having realized I've wasted all my life, will gladly come in and let them put my face all over ads. I know it." And then the ghost vanished. And then I woke up standing in my kitchen, only to realize I was the one banging the pots all along. Some spooky stuff, guys. And this has all happened to me since I've seen these ads. Which brings me to my next theory on why these ads exist. I actually believe that Lord Satan has made his move and the Antichrist has been birthed. I used to believe the Antichrist was actually Kathleen Kennedy, but I now have different opinions. The real Antichrist is this man right here. You guys see him? What do you think of him? Does he look like the Antichrist? I think he looks a little bit like the Antichrist, right? It's because he is. He's the head of McDonald's marketing. And now, I know this man very well. And I happen to know that if you play the Bad Luck Brian commercial backwards, you can actually hear the voice of Satan playing in it. You don't believe me? I'll show you. I do warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. If you are scared of satanic stuff or hearing spooky things backwards or general like scary things, I might warn you to turn this off now. If you are under the age of 12, which is extremely likely because you're watching my channel, you might want to turn this off now. Alright. Okay, I'm glad we have an understanding, y'all. So, here it is. I warn you. It's very spooky. Oh my goodness. You can just feel the Satan waves just blasting straight into you. It's really scary. Now, the real question is, we know McDonald's is in on this, Wendy, and probably Subway too, but is Bad Luck Brian in on the conspiracy theory? Now, part of me thinks he's just there to cash in a check, but part of me thinks maybe Bad Luck Brian is the Antichrist. That's just a theory. And now I'm going to tie this theory into another theory of mine. McDonald's actually has a large share, or actually vice versa, the Disney Corporation has a large share in McDonald's, right? This is a well-known fact. And who do we know runs all of Disney? Kathleen Kennedy. That's correct, yeah. So Kathleen Kennedy is actually helping to summon Satan and the Antichrist. Now, this is an obvious factoid. I think most people kind of saw this one coming. But I'm going to take it one step further. Who else has Disney done relations with in the past? That's right, Adam Sandler. And now you might be wondering, how does Adam Sandler play into this whole conspiracy theory? Well, Adam Sandler made a film called Jack and Jill. You might have heard of it. It was garbage. It was a garbage film. And so you might be wondering, what does Jack and Jill have to do with this? Well, Coca-Cola has product placement inside of Jack and Jill, lots of it. And so does McDonald's at one point, but we're going to bypass that. So Coca-Cola. So now we're at Coca-Cola. We've come from Disney to Adam Sandler to Coca-Cola. So what does Coca-Cola have to do with this? Well, Coca-Cola has been dumping sugar in the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, the drink, has sugar in it, right? And this brings me to my main point, which is that the McDonald's Corporation is using sugar and Bad Luck Brian to summon Satan. This might seem like a bit of a stretch. I mean, it's not really that much of a stretch. I mean, there are people who, not ironically, believe that the Holocaust is fake. So if you can believe that, I think you can believe this theory. I think my theory has a little more grounds to it. So if you are just as horrified as I am by the blatant use of Satanism and memes within this here advertisement, you can do hashtag stop summoning Satan, Bad Luck Brian, to make sure McDonald's knows that we are aware of what they're up to and that we're going to put a stop to it. You might be wondering, what exactly can I do to stop this myself beyond hashtags? Well, my first section is to stop making Bad Luck Brian memes. I'm talking to you moms of Facebook who've just now discovered this. Just stop it. Get some help. Another way you can stop the spread is to stop consuming McDonald's products. I would propose, instead of McDonald's products, that you would buy products from your own kitchen, home cooking your own food. That is the only way to ensure that no Satanism has been put into your food, and that Bad Luck Brian or any other dead memes haven't interfered with it in any way. Well, yeah, that's been my video on this. In conclusion, I would suggest that meme stopping used as advertising. I think that was really the main point of my thesis here. If you agree that memes are bad in advertising, give this video a giant thumbs up. And if you hate yourself, go ahead and drop a subscription.